Yeah, that's a pretty good sound. Oh, yeah, man. You can dance to that. Yo, yo. Welcome, all of you. It's like some sort of hipster basement bar feel. Where 3 people show up and drink cosmopolitans. No, Fuzzy Navels. I think that's what the hipsters drink. What do hipsters drink? Fuzzy Navels?
They drink out of Fuzzy Navels.
I love it. Oh, look. Oh, we already lost somebody. They're like, oh, I gotta go. Oh, it's gonna get better. Don't you worry. This is called Two-Step from Humma Humma.
Alright, you need to turn that off. I got something serious I need to talk about.
You got something serious to say.
I do.
What could that possibly be? For real? I had no idea we had anything serious to say. What is up, my man?
Hey.
How's it going, buddy? Serious? What,
It's
this
good.
just in? Like, what, a news report or something?
Look.
Whoa.
See that?
What? That's a
Do
shingle.
you see that? That's shingles.
That is a badass shingle right there. That is like diamond.
You see that? If you put that shingle on your house,
Yeah? What's going to happen?
it's going to turn into this house.
Oh, my house is going to turn into that?
Yeah.
You know what?
Mm.
That sounds good. What is that? That's the Sienna. The
Yep.
GAF Sienna.
Yep, so if anybody would like to buy some triangle-y shingles,
Greg's your man.
also.
He can hook you up. 1-800-roofmonkeys.com. Actually, we don't have that name. Oh, people are pouring in. It went from like 2 to 11 like that. What is up, people? Welcome to Friday Internet Marketing with the Tools. And I think it's official. Well, not official. But we're just be prepared. We're moving to Thursdays. Maybe not. If we're not if we're not moving to Thursday next week, we're not having a show. That's all there is to it.
Why not?
Because I'm busy. I got to go camping.
I can show without you.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, you're right. All right. Well, we'll see. How the heck are you? Welcome to Friday Internet Marketing, which will soon maybe Thursday Internet Marketing with the Tools. Or maybe we'll come up with a better name in case we want to change the days again. Because literally, this is not contingent on Fridays. So if you are brand new to the show, welcome. I don't know. We talk about marketing and that sort of thing. Today we're doing site reviews. But before we get into this, we had a listener write in, and I wanted to show you.
Could you shrink that?
Well, why?
This one.
Which one? This one?
This one.
Yeah, sure. Of
Thanks.
course I can. For you, Greg.
Thanks, buddy. That's
there
fine.
it is.
That's fine.
There. So, yeah. Here, look, I wanted to show you.
Okay.
This is listener here. Says, thanks, but you guys do not appear very well prepared and wasted too much time last Friday before you supposedly got started. Several other people shared the same sentiment. I would like to completely disagree. We definitely got started. We didn't supposedly get started. We were started.
There was no supposedly.
No, this is an unfactual review of our amazing
In fact, we are
show.
started right now.
I mean, look at us. Look at us. Yeah. So there you go.
I'm also doubtful that other people wrote to this person to share the sentiment with them.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, were they sitting around munching on popcorn or something and be like,
They're like,
those guys suck?
No, that was what I was doing.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true. Well, what are you going to do? It's Friday, and don't make me sing that song. And, not very well prepared, wasted too much time. Those sound about right.
Yeah, that sounds like this show.
But supposedly got started. Completely inaccurate.
That part.
See? There you go. So there you go.
But thanks for the feedback, everybody. We love you.
Feel warm and fuzzy. I mean, nothing like getting trolled on a show, But whatever. That's, you put yourself out there. I know the kind of show we're doing. Yeah, it's all about not being prepared and wasting too much time. And so, at any rate, while we're on the topic of wasting too much time, you got any good plans for the weekend?
Huh?
Plans for the weekend.
Sorry, I was playing Plinky Bird over here.
Plinky Bird. Is that the new? Is Flappy Bird back? Is it back?
Did it go anywhere?
Yeah, well, he took it off the market.
For but I already had it on my device.
Yeah, so it didn't even matter.
So I didn't care.
Yeah. Supposedly it's coming back. We got a couple exciting site reviews to do today.
I am excited for them.
Too. I know, me too. But I thought there was a couple pieces of news that I thought we could discuss today. So here.
Is this about the Ghost Whisperer coming back to Ion Television?
No, I did not know. I didn't get that piece of news. Is that true?
Huh?
Is that true?
I saw the commercial.
I've never even heard of the Ghost Whisperer. I missed him the first time.
No, it's a she.
Really?
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
No way. She's coming back?
She's back.
Where's she been?
I don't know. I think it's just reruns.
Oh, that's even better. There's some of these pieces I wanted to tell you. Oh, okay. You got to check this out. Check this out. Woman issued a citation through Facebook post. Okay, so check this out.
For
Facebook
not
post. Yeah.
Facebook.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
It's okay.
So here she is, Christine Adamski, the Bolingbrook woman who received a citation from the Will County Forest Preserve District for a comment she made on Facebook. I don't need the videos. I'm doing a video. She said she was surprised last week when she received a citation in the mail for a comment she made on Facebook, but she also knew immediately she wasn't going to pay. She opened a $50 ticket from the Will County Forest Preserve District last week and read the letter alleging she had used a dog park without a proper permit. So apparently what she said was she went on Facebook and said, I was feeling bad that I haven't bought a pass and have been bringing Ginger there, but I'm pretty glad I haven't. So at any rate, apparently she wrote on Facebook that she went to the park, and I guess maybe they saw on Facebook that she did, and they sent her a citation.
Huh.
So they say down here, we treat any information like that as a tip, and that has to be verified before any action is taken on our part. We go to the dog park to see if that individual is actually there and using the park without a permit.
Well, apparently, there's lots of people worried about a dog in a park without a permit.
I know. Adamski runs a pet sitting company and says she plans to eventually return to the dog park. She noted the permit fees are higher for her because she lives outside the Will County Forest, but she typically buys a half-year permit. It's a very nice, well-kept dog park, and people are there really friendly, and Ginger has best friends there. She always plays with a nice feeling loved like that. At any rate, there is yet another instance where Facebook, people are using it to spy on you. And, now it's not only your parents and your boss, but apparently, like, city parks.
Yep.
So, yet another reason why nobody wants to go to Facebook. Here, did you see this? This is not exactly social media, but I thought this was... Southwest gets a hefty fine for advertising $59 fares that didn't exist. Do you know I have looked for these fares? And I'll go and I'm like, I would like a fare. Apparently they don't exist. The fare advertised by Southwest sounded too good to be true. $59 from flights from Atlanta to Los Angeles, Chicago to New York. But when would-be flyers tried to book the fares, they found no seats available. They announced the U.S. Department of Transportation announced a $200,000 fine Thursday against the Dallas-based carrier for violating federal full fare advertising rules. Did you even know there was a federal full fare advertising rule? Well, apparently, either did Southwest. Requires airlines to display the full cost of all fares, including tax and fees. Airlines that advertise fares for specific routes also have to have a reasonable number of seats. So at any rate, as soon as we became aware of our mistake, we pulled all incorrect advertisements off the air. In the previous violation, Southwest advertised $66 one-way fares from Dallas Love Field to Branson, Missouri. However, the Department of Transportation found there are no seats available. So apparently, You have to actually have what you advertise. And who knew?
I didn't know.
I mean, come on, isn't this America? Can't we just whatever, say whatever and then do the bait and switch? I thought the bait and switch. I think Americans invented that.
Why'd they lie?
Because that's a good price.
Well, it is a good price. I also have looked for that fare.
Yeah.
And not found it.
Never. I've never found it. Not even anything close, typically.
I feel ripped off.
Why?
Because I didn't get what was advertised.
Well, maybe.
And now I know they were trying to trick me, and that's bullshit.
Don't you do that when you have a garage sale? You're like, our garage sale is featuring Xbox One for $59.
No, why would I do that? Everybody's
gonna get good people.
Yeah, that want something I don't have, and then they're gonna be all pissed. I'm gonna be in my.
You go back to the garage sale, and they come, and you're like, oh, you just missed it.
No, I can't do that.
Why not?
They're pissed, and they're in my yard. They know where I live. They're gonna seek retribution at a later point in time.
They're going to buy your bullcrap other stuff while they're there. They're like, well, I wish I could have gotten that Xbox One. I'd be like, yeah. That guy that got it was really happy. But here are some Matchbox cars, and some old comics, and I have some Tupperware that you might enjoy.
I got that.
Okay, here I want.
Anybody wants some old Tupperware? Come to my garage. I'll pull it out for you.
I want to show you this ad campaign.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so here. AdFed hopes to ruffle a few feathers with a new campaign.
Yeah.
Don't you know? You know when they start their press release with that it's going to be lame.
Ruffle my feathers.
So you can see here, everyone needs to get some. And then it's get some meef, or I don't know, getsomeaf.com. So there it is. Did they ruffle your feathers?
I like your meef feathers better.
I know. Do your feathers feel ruffled?
No.
No, me neither. Have you seen the bright yellow advertising urging you to get some? Oh,
no.
I'm so outraged. If you haven't, you will soon. Not you, but somebody somewhere. If you wonder what their point is, well, that's the idea behind the campaign. The Louisville chapter of the American Advertising Federation created the campaign to debunk the myth. This is where it gets really good.
Oh, I'm ready.
That all the great advertising happens in New York or in big cities. This just confirmed. The great advertising just happens in New York and big cities, apparently.
Thankfully, was they trying to prove the point?
They confirmed the myth is true. The campaign is intended to show that there is creative talent as well as good media opportunity in this market. He said it's a roadblock campaign or pop-up campaign in that it will be very intensive over its 5-week run. The ad directs people to a website, Get Meef, or something, which will list more than 100 ad agencies, vendors, printers, and production companies when it becomes active on June 2nd. Now, that's the cool thing about this, is that it is promoting ad agencies and vendors and that sort of thing. The campaign is intended to create awareness and interest in the Louisville advertising agencies, also partners that come into play in a campaign. So, at any rate, I thought this was a nice idea.
I like it as well.
But maybe down in Louisville.
No, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I mean, it's fine. I like it, I guess.
Is it okay?
It's probably my favorite.
That's good.
It just proves that all the good advertising is not just in New York and in Belarus or wherever.
Belarus, that's where it all happens, but in Louisville too. I just think that if you're going to set out to ruffle feathers, you should ruffle feathers.
Yeah, you better ruffle them.
I don't
feel ruffled.
I don't feel ruffled. I just feel like it's, and then not only are you're A, setting out to ruffle feathers, and B, setting out to do something brilliant.
Yes.
It's like, okay, do you remember when the Ginger, or what do they call that thing, the two-wheeled tricycle?
The Segway?
The Segway came out, and they just called it. Do you remember how they were like, this is going to revolutionize the world, it's going to change everything?
Yeah.
And they just build it up and build it up and build it up. And then
everyone was so excited, and then they wheeled out this tricycle with 2 wheels.
and charged $4,000 for it.
And we're like, oh, wow. And, I mean, can you imagine that we're living right now in the post-Segway world?
We are.
I remember when that came along, it was just like somebody fucking...
And the last thing I heard about it was somebody bought it, some rich guy bought it and was playing around with it out in his backyard, and he lived on a cliff, and he fell off the cliff on it and died. That's the last thing I remember about that thing. But you just have to set yourself up. I mean, you're setting yourself up when you are like, we're going to do something really creative, and we can compete with New York. I mean, you should just never say that. I don't think.
Well, they did get coverage.
Yeah, okay. That's
true.
True.
Nobody's writing about my billboard.
Well, Louisville Business First. They got it covered.
Well, Ad Age.
No.
No, Fed. Oh, Louisville Business First.
Yes.
Oh, I thought this was Ad Age.
No.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know.
Louisville's a big town.
I like Louisville. I like that you say Louisville, even though it's Louisville. I like
Who says that?
I don't. Everybody that knows how to say Louisville.
Wait, it's actually called Louisville?
No, it should be. It looks like it should be Louisville, but I like they put a slang on it. They made it. Any other news in the world that you know of, Greggy? Greggy Poo?
Yep.
What? Are you done?
I'm trying to buy something on my phone. I've never done that during the show before.
Well, that's true. I mean, we want to keep up our good.
It was going really well until
I messed you up.
Trying to put the year in on my credit card.
I want to see. Let's see. Okay, here. Okay, I got another one.
Okay.
I got another one.
Trying to keep this a class act.
Okay, that's true. If nothing else, that's us.
Let me know when we get going.
Okay, I will. We'll supposedly get going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Don't let me know when we actually get going.
That would be a surprise. Facebook wants to turn 25 million small businesses into advertisers. I wonder why just 25 million. Social Network recently convened a new client council made up of 12 businesses. Apparently, they only have 24,982,000 to go or something. I can't even do the math. They have 12, though. They've got 12 of them.
They have 12.
12. They started it. They got 12 in their council. And, they only have about 24 million and some others. I should have done the math.
Great.
After years of courting the nation's biggest advertisers, Facebook is going after the 99%. That figure represents the long tail of advertisers, the plumbers, the dentists, restaurants, and political candidates, app developers. Okay, name every small business, why don't you? These small and mid-sized businesses don't have Facebook account reps and are left to figure out Facebook advertising for themselves. How will they ever do that? It's an operational challenge for the social network. It's invested heavily in educating big brands and agencies about a product. Okay, blah, blah, blah. All the traditional things people think about, like a sales channel through YP or a call center. Oh, I'm exhausted. Okay, so at any rate, they give some, but there are only so many small and mid-sized business Facebook can talk to. Yeah, that's true. In an ideal world, I don't have to call someone. I can do that marketing on Facebook. But until we figured it out, that's what we're going to do. It's a lot of prototyping until we can build stuff into their product. Okay. Anyways.
What?
They started this council, okay, and it includes people like an equity theater company in New Jersey that has a 6-figure marketing budget for the year that intends to spend 30 to 35% of it on Facebook, an auction site for jewelry and clothes that operates on the social networks and whose owner spent $60,000 on Facebook last year, and a Kansas City, Missouri-based plumbing company that spends $300 a month on Facebook. So at any rate, they're trying to get these people in to talk about Facebook and how small businesses should do it. Blah, 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 blah. So, and then the end of this is another council member, Jeff Morgan, of Morgan Miller Plumbing, is also thinking about potentially setting up a side business of Facebook classes. He says his business makes $2,000 a week in service calls that originate from Facebook. Its page is a mix of now this is where it gets good. This is where the article hooked me in. It's mixed content including employee spotlight, dog photos, and a recent shot of the dispatcher dressed as the Kansas City Royals mascot to celebrate baseball's opening day. About 1 in every 10 posts is about plumbing, he said. Other than that, We do stuff about puppy dogs and unicorns.
So this dude
yes,
wants to do a class.
He wants to do a class. Now, he may either be an idiot or a genius. I don't know. You have no time for puppy dogs and unicorns. It's all about horse heads and midgets for you.
Yep.
But everybody's got their own thing.
Yep. Puppy dogs and unicorns probably play better.
They might. I mean, I gotta say, $2,000 a week in service calls originating from Facebook.
That's pretty good.
For a plumber, it's pretty badass.
I think I'm gonna switch our strategy to puppy dogs and unicorns.
There it is. You're stealing it. You're stealing his thunder.
Right? One out of every 10 is gonna be about
what?
Horse heads.
Horse heads. What you really want to
I
sell.
can't totally get away from that.
No, who could?
Are you okay with your chair?
I don't know. There's too many cords down here, and I run over them, and I want to like make sweet love to my microphone. So I don't know. I just gotta stay close to my microphone. At any rate, what do you think of this? I don't know what this council is going to do. I read this whole article, and I don't know how they're actually going to take these 12 businesses and make them somehow into how Jesus turned water into wine, or a loaf of bread into a whole Olive Garden, or whatever he did.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do that with this, but I mean, these people are clearly magicians as far as it comes from Facebook. I mean, these people, look at it. I mean, they're spending lots of money over there.
You know what?
What?
You know what?
No, what?
It's time for a site review.
You're right. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know.
That was a smooth segue. We call that an extra sequitur.
Ooh, nice, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Do you think the guy has a point? The plumber that you're just trying to build awareness, build brand over there with puppies and unicorns, and then pow, every once in a while sock them with a plumber ad.
Get a. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't even do it without swearing.
Can you go look at their page? Let's go look at their page.
Okay, let's do it.
I mean, that'll be better than looking at this article or our ugly mugs.
Here you go. Let's do it. Let's see how they're doing over here.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Morgan Miller Plumbing. All right, they look like a happy bunch.
Look at them.
That guy in the corner over there with the really green shirt, he looks important.
Mm-hmm.
They got 2,270 people liking them at 42 visits. Okay, so yesterday,
see how successful they are.
Stay focused on what really matters. Success is the best revenge. 23 people liked it. Mm-hmm. Yep, really pisses off my ex-wife. Insert big grin here. Garbage disposal tips never hurt anyone.
Okay, so there's their one plumbing.
Yeah, there they go. Then meow or never. Hashtag punny or puny. I don't know. Punny. Rockefeller Center. I don't get that one. What is that about? I don't know. Meow or never. No. Now or never. Now or never. I got it.
I don't get it.
But maybe there's a cat in there that I don't see.
I don't see it.
Could be.
That's weird.
Life can get blurry. Stay focused.
How many people like that? 7 people like that. 7
people liked it. In line for the bathroom. Having a great weekend here. We're here if you need us. Hugs and kisses. Yes, weekend. Haters gonna hate. There he is, the unicorn biker. Now that you gotta say is up your level of quality. I mean, you like that, right? I mean, come on, right?
Well, I kind of am jealous of the bike. I mean, I would definitely ride that around.
CR Promotions Company says, "Wow, love hashtag unicorn swag." And then there's see these people, Rebel, keep off. There's a dog on. They put a dog on that post. Anyways, do you think that this page does them $2,000 worth of business every week?
Well, they didn't say that this page did.
They said in service calls that originate from Facebook.
But they also spend $300 in ads.
Okay.
So I would be interested in seeing, are they promoting their posts?
Yeah. What are their ads?
Are there ads over on the right-hand side? Are they standard ads?
So we don't know that. We don't know what they're buying for $300. Maybe they have coupons.
Did you see? Go to your timeline. Do you mind?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's see. It's nice. There we go.
Ah.
Wow.
Did you hear that They're making the ads on the right-hand side. They're going to make them bigger.
Is that it? Like,
it's going to be bigger ads.
Well, that'll be a relief.
And instead of the tiny little thumbnails, there'll be full pictures, and the column's going to cut over more into the timeline column.
Because that was what was wrong, actually. That's why I didn't notice them. Because otherwise the ads were so great over there, they just need to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. So here's a U.S. Postal Service ad. The speedy USPS creation transforms into a work of art. So whatever. I don't know. Anyways.
That's it.
Yeah. So that's good to know.
Site review.
All right. I don't know if it's.
Who cares?
That group will be.
I'm over it.
All right. Me too.
Oh, we should click over here.
Okay. Let's click. Let's see if we missed anything. Hey, it's the Harp Junkie. Look at that. Tom Melton signing in for the 315 webinar. And Harp Junkie last week says, you guys are awesome. 4 exclamation points TTFN.
That is a lot of exclamation points.
So he saw when we got started.
I appreciate it.
That was nice. That's
supposedly.
Supposedly.
Here, refresh.
Okay, let's refresh. Okay, here. You do that. I'll go find the site reviews. They're over here somewhere.
That.
I'll just do that.
We need another monitor.
You know, you're
No,
right.
I mean another mouse. That's what I meant.
Oh, for one computer? Is that even possible?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Sure.
What are we going to do? Dueling mice?
Yes.
That sounds good. All right, everybody. First up is Great Lakes Hybrids. Oh, wait. Harp Junkie says. Look at there. Wait, Harp Junkie says, happy to be here, fellows. Ready for my weekly doses of Toolage. Oh, I like it. Now, the Toolage show. That's nice. Harp Junkie says, how does Google AdSense compare to Facebook advertising functionality? Okay, that's a good question. That's a fine question. I think we should talk to one of our fans about that. So first of all, AdSense should be not confused with AdWords, which I think Harp Junkie is probably talking about. I would think.
Yes.
So AdSense is a program that enables you to put ads on your site. So like your Harp Junkie site, you could put ads on it through Google, and that program is called AdSense, and you share in revenue. I don't know, what are they, about 50-50 roughly you make?
I think it's like 60-40.
60-40. You make 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's a good way of making a little bit of extra money. But AdWords, here we'll show you one. Like, let's say, like pizza. Hey, it's my family. All right. So here, hold on. Where is the? Let's show you here. Okay. So AdWords is not on this page. Oh well, yeah, it can't. No. Yeah. Okay, it is. This is a bad page. Let's do seed corn. Okay. All right. So here we go. And then let me get out my handy pen that I forget every time to open up. Where are you? Where are you, pen? Okay. So we're going. This is going to segue nicely into our first site review. So right here we have AdWords. Hey, boo. Here we go. See, these right here are the paid ads on Google, and they're over here too. Okay, and these are people that are selling seed corn, that's how they say it in the biz. That's how they know you're in the business of seed. If you say seed, if you say corn seed, you're probably just putting some in your backyard. But at any rate, the seed corn people are advertising right here, and they are paying every time someone clicks on the ad. So Beck's Hybrids and Genuity are not paying now. They're only going to pay if I were to click on it, and you pay agreed amount of per click. You pay, and you can say I don't want to pay more than $1 per click or whatever you want. And so that is the AdWords program. And the other, then you have ads in Facebook, and they just call them Facebook ads, and those are through their advertising platform, and they're different. I mean, they behave differently. So, like the ads in Google, you're typically bidding on a phrase like seed corn or something like that. In Facebook, you're typically bidding based on demographics, like farmers in Iowa. And and so they're not necessarily searching for seed corn at that given time, but we know that they are a farmer living in Iowa, and that's your target market. And you could probably even find somebody that is a corn farmer in Iowa and target your ads. And then they're just like, how the heck did a hybrid seed corn ad come up in my Facebook? And you can just be like, never you worry about that, because Facebook has cataloged all of your interests and everything that you do. So I don't know. Do you have a feeling, Greg, of like which is better? Do you?
No.
No. I would say if you're trying to get a direct sale, I think chances are more likely that you are gonna, AdWords, Google will get you better results because those people are actively looking for seed corn at that minute. But if you're trying to build awareness of your seed corn company, and that's the great thing about today's advertising, is that you can do micro branding. You can brand to just your small little niche audience. And you're like, hey, don't forget about us when you want to buy seed corn.
Mm-hmm.
Then Facebook can be really great for that. And the price is typically a lot cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that small businesses these days are becoming more and more savvy about brand building and awareness building. It's a very common thing when, like, you'll see, like, a salesperson will oftentimes show you a graph of the sales cycle, and you'll see that, like, if you take a pie and you take that pie and cut it up in different percentages, the number of people in that pie that are ready to buy, if those people is a small percentage of your overall audience, like 10%. But the other 90% is a targeted audience. They're just not ready to buy. And so Facebook allows you to be available to them so they don't forget you when that buying moment of inspiration happens. And that's what branding is about, It's like, McDonald's puts up a billboard about pancakes, and, most of the day you can't buy a pancake at McDonald's, but you're like, oh my God, those pancakes from McDonald's are so awesome. And then you're like, and what they did was they were raising awareness of their delicious pancakes. You ever had the McDonald's pancakes?
I forgot McDonald's had pancakes.
Maybe some of the best pancakes on earth. They are awesome. So it's just the results are different, If you're looking for straight up sales, I think Google AdWords is the way to go. So there you go. All right. Anything else you'd like to add to that compelling conversation?
That was great.
Anything great going on your phone?
What?
Over there? Your
I'm
phone?
sorry.
No.
Was that obvious?
No, not at all.
I could try to make it more obvious.
Okay, that would be great. All right, the show's only almost over. Let's get to our site review, shall we?
Is this the part where we supposedly get started?
This is it. It just happened. This is it. So to that lady, if she's still here it is. The show has started. Okay, Great Lakes Hybrids, generations ahead. Smarter hybrid, smarter company. We are excited that you are looking at Great Lake Hybrid as a potential partner. We already offer the best performing products, state-of-the-art technology, dependable supply, and unmatched customer service. All right. So, pretty interesting. You are welcome, Harp Junkie. Anytime, buddy. Anytime. So here we have this. Now, what's your feeling about
what?
Great Lakes Hybrids? What's your instinct you saw in here?
Seed corn.
How do you know that?
Because you said a little bit ago that was going to be the perfect segue into our first review.
But you know what I don't see a lot of here?
Seed corn.
I don't see a lot of that. I don't know what I like. Okay, so here's the thing. Great Lakes Hybrids. I know a little bit about this industry.
I took a selfie for the show.
Oh, that's good. Are you going to show the people?
No.
No, okay, good. That's good.
Yeah, I'll show the people.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Hold on. Yeah. Here it is. There. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You could put that on our Facebook.
It might.
Can you add a unicorn horn
That's a
to
good call.
yourself?
I'll put it on the Facebook.
Okay. So the thing about this is that like the way this site looks to me right now,
I like it.
it looks great. It's very clean. It's very current. I love the imagery. Like, you know, right. I love this. I love this logo. I love this. I mean, look at. I love it all. I love it.
But
I love it. If I was not familiar with Great Lakes Hybrids and I came to this page, I would be a little, maybe I should say, disoriented. Now, if I had talked to a salesperson and they said, hey, you know, thanks for thinking of Great Lakes Hybrids. We got a ton of information over our website. Just go to greatlakeshybrids.com and you can check it out. It works great, in my opinion, at least the homepage, works great as a backup to an initial sales call. You know, like you're just like, oh, yeah, I want to go check that out. It's on their business card. I'm going to go look it out. And you can be like, oh, I can learn all about performance and their technology and agronomy and products and plot data. They have all this stuff, travel about them and that sort of thing. But I don't know. Well, first of all, I don't think this site would probably come up if somebody was typing in seed corn. And mostly, I think it's because if I look at, I'm going to look at the source data here. So what you can see here is right here. Oh wait, you can't see anything. Well, Greg and I can see it. Let me tell you, it's amazing. Your eyes are going to just be blown out of your skull when you're like, look at this awesome code. Yeah, okay, here you go. So here, right here is their title. Okay, and I'm quite confident that they are #1 for Great Lakes Hybrids, but they are probably not ranking. And I don't know this for a fact, but my instinct is they are probably not ranking for anything else. Okay, including these keywords down here, but these keywords are a hint. Okay. To what maybe should be added to the title. If it were me, I would probably say something like, in the title, Great Lakes Hybrids, corn, soybean, alfalfa, or offering corn, seed, offering corn, soybean, and alfalfa to the Ohio, Michigan, Illinois farmers area. You gonna get that?
No. I was trying to read who it was.
Oh, was the name any good?
It was very difficult to read.
Oh yeah. So do you agree that maybe they could tighten this up?
Yes, I don't know if that's the title of choice I would go with.
Right. I need to work on my titling.
But yes, I would also, let's go look at a Google search for Great Lakes Hybrids.
Okay, let's do that. Great Lakes Hybrids. Okay.
So the other thing to note is because you wrote in the description of your website, the meta description tag, you just wrote the same thing that was in your title, which is Great Lakes Hybrids. What happens then is Google is like, that's not a great description, so we're just going to take a snippet off of your page to try to describe you. So now, even when you show up for your name, this is great, but it still doesn't explain anything about your business at all.
Yeah.
Unless someone's familiar with you and what you already do, this does not explain it to them or make them want to click through to find out more info.
Yeah, I think in your case, you just want to imagine somebody coming to your site and not knowing you at all.
Mhm.
What you do, what you offer, what your market is,
Mhm.
and try and put that in your title and meta description, and maybe even on the home page.
Mhm. Let's
I
go back
think-
to their site again.
Okay.
So, yeah, okay.
Yeah. But like, look at, I mean, they're doing some really great things. Like, look at here, they've got, you know, a really nice Facebook page here. Check that out. Scout now for black cutworms and army worm moths. Looks like, oh, 23 hours. Okay. Twitter, instantly connected to what most important to you. Follow your friends. So, okay, so there's that. Look at, so, okay, so it does look like what they're maybe doing is
Twitter and
they're connected.
right.
They're tweeting, they're tweeting, and it's automatically going to their Facebook.
Well, this is a nice page.
Yeah, a lot of great pictures.
Yeah, I like the pictures. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
There's not a ton of interaction with them.
Right.
You
right.
could probably get more just by strictly putting up some unicorns or puppy dogs.
Also a good idea. That's what we learned today from the plumber. People love them.
So, you know, that's interesting.
But they definitely have people engaged here.
Mhm.
Let's go back and look. Maybe you can find their Twitter. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. So here you can see big ad for the Twitter right over here.
341 followers. That's
900
pretty good.
tweets. This is, and look, this is really great. Look at what they're doing here.
So-
They're retweeting all this
Yeah,
stuff.
so this is good. This is really good
awesome.
interaction over
Yeah.
here.
Like clearly these people are into Twitter.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. And I got to say, I think this is a great idea. Look what they're doing here too. Well, they're retweeting Reese Farm, but did you know that the hashtag for farmers this year is #plant14? So like every year there's a hashtag for farmers. And you can come in here and you can sort by like what people are talking about on this Plant 14. And I just think this is awesome. Like, look at this picture. Here is an aerial shot of Farm Boy 542 took yesterday of the drills. Look at that. Oh my God, that's blowing my mind. American farmers are the greatest farmers to ever touch planet Earth. This is awesome. So at any rate, this is just, I mean, this Plant 14 thing, farmers are really engaged in Twitter. And so I have to think that you might move your Twitter, like it was hard for me to find this Twitter off the top of my, easily. I'm kind of thinking you might move it closer to the top, like up here. Maybe.
Like next to the Facebook thing?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, even the small Facebook ad right there
Yeah.
is good real estate, and
Yeah.
so just next to it or above it or above it,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
putting the Twitter one there
Yeah.
would be great.
Yeah.
Because I think you're taking up a large amount of landscape on the right-hand side
Yeah.
with a part that doesn't really stand out.
Yeah. Now, I might still leave this one here, this Twitter one, because people might miss all of this, because there's a lot going on in this upper right-hand corner. So, as they're reading down the page, they might see this and they missed it up here. But I think I would really promote your Twitter, because you're doing Twitter. Farmers are into Twitter, and like you're on your tractor. I saw a tractor, a guy that I retweeted. His tractor, like he had, I don't know, 2 or 3 screens. Like he had his iPad, he had GPS, he had all this stuff, and he's all wired in, and he tweeted it. And so, like, I think that's one of the surprising things that maybe most people don't realize is how wired farmers are, because they're just sitting out there in their tractor. I mean, these tractors drive themselves practically. I mean, you just sync in your GPS, and I mean, so you're just out there monitoring your tractor. It's like a Google car, except it's a tractor. And I mean, so I think that you could I think Twitter could be a really, really great thing. I mean, obviously it already is for you, but all right, so here, what I want to do now is I want to go look at this app So let me see if I can pull in this app real quick here. 1 second. Should be coming up momentarily. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. I love that you have an app. I love that the seed business and the farming business is so tied in, so wired, so online. More plumbers should take note from you guys. All right, so what was this called? This is the tractor app, I think.
Max Armstrong's tractor app.
Okay, I'm going to type that in. Max Armstrong. There it is. It popped up. So that's good news. There it is. No ratings yet. That's okay. Look at that great picture. Let's download this baby and see what we got going on here. Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on. That'll just... And you see my password, then you'll start buying apps. Like my kid. Actually, he doesn't know my password either. Oh my God. Hold on. I know what my password is. I'm just so nervous on a live show and all. This is great TV. Me. Oh my God, kill me now. One more time, everybody.
For those of you people who can't see what he's doing, he's completely failing to type in his password over there at Apple.
Oh, I did it.
Finally did it.
Oh, that was hardly painful at all. Okay, so we're going to let this cook here for a minute because it's going so fast. Let's take a look at, look at their blog. Like they just have, oh, look at this. They have like their GLH, their Great Lakes YouTube channel. Find all your videos here. They got videos. Just awesome.
So I would say like on this page right here,
yeah,
I think they should embed them.
Yeah.
Feature them.
That would be cool.
Well, because one, it doesn't then send people off of your website.
Yeah.
And two, it'll actually that'll count as a citation over there at YouTube. So like if you embed your video over here, it'll count that as a link to your video, and which can help with ranking over at YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at this. Look at all the look at all the posts. 5 ways to get the most from your alfalfa. Corn GDD online tool. Evaluating corn stands. Delayed planting. Top three considerations for switching corn acres to soybean. This is great content for a farmer. 2 apps which Great Lakes Hybrids are Seed Guide, which they have, and then the Tractor apps, which we're a sponsor. Oh, okay, so you're a sponsor of the Tractor app. Okay, so that's awesome. Well, my internet is so ridiculously slow. Oh, wait, here, let's try the seed. Let's just try that. Hold on. Let me go type more stuff in. Seed Guide app. Let's try that. Seed Guide. Oh, you got to be careful not to come up for the Minecraft Seed Guide, which is this. Ultimate Seeds for Minecraft. More Minecraft. Minecraft seeds. Minecraft. Oh my God.
Maybe Great Lakes Hybrids.
GLH. Let's try it. GLH. Nope. Okay, hold on. Let me click on it and look at it here. Let's see. Seed Guide. Okay, so this is sort of interesting. This one's going to be a little harder to come up for, just simply because Minecraft, you can plant things in Minecraft. And if you have a 9-year-old in your house, anyone between the ages of 7 and 12, you probably understand.
You're not going to find it.
I'm never going to find it?
No.
Why?
Because it's for iPad only.
Oh. That's probably why. There you go. Okay, well, I'll stop showing you all the Minecraft seed apps. Just keep that in mind, hybrid seed people. You're going to be fighting with Minecraft. All right, so I'm not going to download any apps today because I don't have an iPad. Just really great.
Well, that's, you know what though?
What's that?
That over there on the right-hand side of their site,
Yeah.
it should probably say that. Like,
Over here on the
available
CRM
on the App Store for iPad.
for iPad. Does it say that over here?
If you
Is that
read,
down here
it
somewhere?
can.
Is it both?
It says it in their little description, like if you
For
read
iPad.
that,
Okay.
but it actually doesn't say that in the compatibility section.
Yeah.
Oh no, it does. It says
Oh,
compatible
okay.
with iPad.
iPad. Okay. So maybe just mentioning that over here, because I'm a scanner, and I would have just gone through every Minecraft.
Said the
app.
format of the pages is too big for the phone. Well, that's
that's okay.
and
don't
that's
worry.
totally
Yeah,
fine.
No,
We just
actually,
want it to be clear to
yeah,
people.
That's
you
totally
know?
fine. Yep. And then look, they have a staff and dealer login, which is super awesome. Really great, really great. I think really my only thing I would do is just let people know who you are on the home page a little bit, like somebody that just think of your home page as a way to introduce yourself to like a Martian, someone that has never heard of you, doesn't know anything about you, and for all they know, they think you sell like cars.
And I think you should work on your titles and descriptions. For as
Yeah.
much effort has been put into this site,
Yeah,
which is awesome,
it's awesome.
but they're not always the
Yeah.
clearest, like most descriptive titles and
Yeah.
descriptions.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
this could use a little SEO.
Yeah, SEO, and I think it would go a long way and really help you out because I think you're a really valuable member of the internet community. All right, good. Nice work, Great Lakes Hybrid. Keep up the awesomeness of feeding us. I'm hungry right now. Okay. Next up, surplus sales. Jim Franklin. Hey, Jim. Let's see what we got over here. Surplus sales. Okay. All right. Surplus sales of Nebraska. All right. I just got, where'd it go? Thanks so much, you guys. Have some great, hard to find products on my vintage TV radio hobby. Glad I found you guys online. Okay. This is kind of a cool site. Like, top brand surplus oil. I just needed an oil filter. What are your prices? $3, Greg. That's a good darn deal right there.
Is that the one that you need?
I don't know. I have a Dodge Ram 2004. But so I can maybe maybe I could sort. Oh, I wonder how else I can sort. This is, what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like one of those, like stores that has tons of stuff and you just spend like all day just browsing around it, like, through all their bins and stuff. Like, there's just crazy stuff in here. Here, don't you need a research laser? Much of the following was obtained from the estate of Peter Chanowski. His company Q-Source designed lasers for NASA. We could put a laser on a shark. It could finally happen. The U.S. Navy and many other commercial interests. We assume the buyer has extensive knowledge in the laser field, like me, and that these devices will be used as research devices or by putting them on the head of a shark, saving the tools cost for creating vacuum chambers and mirror mounting end walls and, taking over the world. With sharks with freaking lasers on their head. Anyways, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Air-conditioned rack cabinets. That's nice. If I needed an air-conditioned rack cabinet, like maybe in the summer, I could just go live in there. It's only $3,000.
Yeah, slow down.
What? You want one?
Slow down.
Buy it, brand new.
Clickaholic.
I want to know all this stuff. Okay, what?
Well, you're just really in awe of all the things.
There's a lot of things. Free ground shipping.
Okay. You're not talking about the site.
Well, what about it?
Well, this is a site review.
Oh, yeah. So we should talk about that? Okay. So,
I didn't want to, I don't want to
all right.
diminish your fun. I'm still into putting
Okay.
lasers on sharks or whatever, but
All right. I kind of was in a sneaky way.
okay.
I don't know what you can buy on this site.
I don't know either.
Hard to find items,
Apparently.
which
Are
is
they?
cool. Well, How many lasers have you come across?
Well, I see that LED light fixture at every Home Depot I've ever been to.
Well, maybe it's a different one.
It may
It has
be.
960 lumens.
That's
I mean,
good.
that might just rot out your eyeballs. That's a lot of lumens.
Sounds luminescent. Well, okay, so I guess what I think of is like if you come to this site, yeah, you might just start clicking around and see if you find something.
Yeah.
You know, but is that obvious like when you come to the site?
Yeah. Okay, so
Well, it looks like you got some information here you withheld from us.
I did. So it says, after 16 years, we think we were the first surplus electronics business on the web. We've fallen out of the good graces of Google. And Panda is sitting on our face. Woo! I love it. That's like Kung Fu Panda. That'd be painful. All 3,500 pages are hand done. You know, I just started here. I'm slowly getting everything into a database, and the whole site will look like this. So they have a database. Our index pages are being converted to the newer format. We've been told to add content verbiage to the top of these pages, but really I think someone coming to look for a capacitor, they already know what it does. So does this hurt? Will it draw people studying capacitors, not buying of capacitors, raising a bounce rate? Also run an eBay store for one-offs, not enough quantity for the web. Oddly, we discovered that there are groups of people who only shop eBay and won't come to our store, others who don't or won't shop eBay and they're the site. And what should a company like ours be doing on social? Should we post and tweet? Not on Facebook yet, not on Pinterest, LinkedIn, or Instagram like you said last week. People are grounded in one or won't use something else. But how many people use several, if not all?
All right.
Okay.
All right. So good. Good.
So
I needed to know that.
Yeah, now we have
So
a little
now
more
let's look
insight.
at their site again.
Let's go back.
Okay. So
the first thing.
You've been hit by Panda.
Yeah, which is a content penalty.
Right.
As long as if you're confirmed with Panda.
If it's a confirmed Panda, then it's a content penalty based off of either duplicate content or very thin content.
Yeah.
Or a combination of both.
Yeah, like you just took content from the manufacturer.
Right.
And put it on your page.
So can you?
Trying.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Surplussales.com. Oh, you can get a rotary phone. Pink.
Click on that then.
Okay. I don't know what happened. Why is the internet so slow? Is our show over? You're Toolagers. You are welcome, Great Lakes. Thanks, Toolagers.
Did you
I
click
love it.
on something?
I don't know. I think so.
Huh.
I don't know.
Did our internet die?
Maybe. I don't know. We're probably overwhelming surplussales.com. There we go. Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
like
Well,
this?
I'm noticing that you're clicking on stuff,
I know.
trying to get to things,
Yeah.
and nothing's really happening.
There. Now it's going. Maybe they just reset their router. Okay. So is this good?
So, okay. Would
Would you like me to click some more? I'm
No,
good
no.
clicker.
Just
How about F? I can go to F.
that would be
The
great.
List. The F list. List. All right. There we go.
Okay.
Some PDFs.
Well, you really are just clicking everything you can.
I think it's too much T. I'm a little click happy.
Yeah. You know how you can fix that?
How? Stop clicking?
You're removing
My finger?
your finger from the
Okay.
mouse.
Okay.
So, okay, I will say I think the content does seem kind of thin.
Right.
You know, getting stuff into a database is going to be a good idea.
Right.
You know, there should be content describing what each one of these things are, and what it might be used for. You know.
Yeah.
Granted, somebody who comes in looking for a specific capacitor and finds that specific capacitor is going to know what it is.
Right.
But other people might not.
Right.
They might not know exactly what they need or
Like
what
I
it could
might
be
need
used
a capacitor.
for. You probably do.
See? I don't know what they are.
But Panda did hit a lot of sites. E-commerce sites are very much like this is an e-commerce site, so they tend to be very thin, like content-wise, with very little descriptions about products and or just manufacturers' descriptions about products. which can be duplicate content. Wow, this is an old cart.
Cart.pl, Perl, baby.
Perl, it's a very old cart.
I love it. That's hardcore.
So I think moving it to the new thing is going to be important.
Yeah.
If you're doing that and you're not, then if you're not, I guess, are you doing it to bring the site more up to date, you know, or are you doing it to fight Panda? So if you're doing it to fight Panda, you're better off just burning all your URLs to the ground, right?
You think?
I mean, if that's what they're doing, because you're just trying to start over.
Right.
But if you're doing it just to bring the site up and you want to work on the Panda thing later, then you probably want to redirect your URLs.
Yeah.
But what about on the social side? He asked about that.
Yeah. Well, I do want to get to social, but like this right here, these are the new pages, I think, right here. Okay. So I'm slowly getting everything into a database. The new template category pages are this, and then I'm gonna go look at one of their actual product pages. So this is the new product page, medical grade high isolation transformer. This is a great title.
Okay, this is good.
Yeah.
What I will say, and this is nice. You got some sharing buttons and stuff.
Yep.
This is a better experience.
Yep.
What I can say is one of the other things that Panda really started to deal with, and I don't know which one you got hit by. There have been many over the past few years, but one of the things that it dealt with is branding and page layout.
Yeah.
And so this doesn't really change either of those things. Like, this doesn't make it seem like it's any more like a brand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though it's fine, surplus sales in Nebraska is fine,
Yeah.
it's also lots of times can seem like too keyword rich, you know?
Yeah, it's too good.
And the style of it, I would also, I'm sure you're aware of, but the style of it, if this was all done by hand, this is the original style. And so upgrading it to a new database is awesome, but you might also think about updating the style, the theme of the website.
You skin it, make it look a little more fresh.
Yeah, to make it not look so, dated on the internet,
Here, look what happened here. Watch this. I'm clicking on constant voltage transformers.
Okay.
And then I go to the AC regulation page. I feel like that. Okay, now I'm on the AC regulation page. And maybe that's just in a transformation of the site or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you want to sort of make sure there's no cognitive dissonance as far as that's concerned. A lot of this. So let's see, modular power converters. Let's see here. Yeah. They're gone.
I mean,
Yep.
Panda is something you can work to come back from, but you really, it needs like fully, I don't know, maybe it's already been fully diagnosed and there needs to be a plan. Maybe all of this stuff has already happened.
So if you were hit by Panda, would you have, would you give up on the site, or would you just try building out more content, more good content?
Oh, I'd probably work on fixing it.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is like most people that do it don't end up working on fixing it.
Yeah. The other thing that I think would be really great here is video. Like, it would be awesome for you to start making videos on how to use this stuff.
Like weird little things.
Like how-to videos.
Yeah, how-to videos. That would tie in nicely also to like Facebook. Like, you guys get a new shipment of some random little thing in and just like showing what it is and talking about its uses or why it's so rare.
Yeah, I got this. We bought this old RV, this 1991 Southwind Fleetwood RV, and it has a bunch of problems with it. And like, I was trying to fix the generator, and I use YouTube for how-tos all the time, and there's only one guy doing videos on that stuff. And I mean, I've watched it 4 times, and it's super helpful. But I think there's a huge opportunity for that, like how-tos. How to use a medical-grade high-isolation transformer.
Right, and it might be that they don't have the capabilities. Like, if they're just a shipment house,
that's true.
You might not be able to do it, but you can do it on things that you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The other thing is, what I didn't realize looking at the site is that this is surplus for electronics.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it should say that. I think it should say electronic surplus.
Right.
Because there's all kinds of surplus in the world.
You know, I've been into like, audio stuff for a while,
Yeah.
and there's a place here in Ohio by the name of Parts Express,
Yeah.
and one of the things that they do is they'll actually take part of, like, they just sell speaker parts,
Yeah.
and cabinets and things to build your own, wires and that kind of stuff for like speaker systems.
Yeah.
But what they'll do is they'll actually go and make projects out of this,
Yeah.
right? And so they'll be like, hey, look, we're going to build this kind of speaker or whatever. And then that
Yeah.
turns into content that they can use for their blog, to get people roped in to like how to do things like that. And they're actually trying to use that to create new hobbyists and like raise awareness and keep their customers coming back to kind of see the new stuff that's going on. Like, oh, what new project are you doing? I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. I'd like to try that. And oh, you also sell this stuff?
Yep.
How handy. And so
yeah.
this could easily be doable by
Yeah, yeah. You could make a whole great business just by building a community. Like the whole makers community
Mhm.
these days is super.
So look at this.
Yeah.
Well, you just turned it
Sorry,
off.
I'll go back.
It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Their Twitter.
Well, is this Twitter?
Uh-huh.
God, I hate the new Twitter.
I know.
But like, look, they have. That's a nice logo.
That's a super nice logo.
That should be on their website.
Yeah, you should change that. That's
Yeah,
nice.
That's better.
Yeah, for sure.
And that'll go a long way, and you should keep that, on
Yeah.
the same on each one.
Yeah, you should own this. Like, I think Radio Shacks are going out of business. You could be the Radio Shack of the 21st century, I think video, if it were me, I would do video, be a little bit more clear on the homepage about electronic surplus, and just build your social media. You'll get tons of followers. Because there's a ton of people into this stuff, and be into your community, like support like local local teens building things, building robots, building computers.
Advertising
Yeah.
on particular items
Yeah.
would be very cheap.
Oh, super cheap.
Like
Super
you have
cheap.
old item numbers and model numbers of
Yeah.
things. Like it'd be super cheap to drive advertising off of that.
Yeah. All right, we're way over, dude. We gotta go home. It's the weekend.
Have we started yet?
No. We supposedly started about 5 hours ago.
Feels like it.
All right, everybody, you have a fantastic weekend, and next week, I think the show's going to be on Thursday. Just watch your email inbox, all right? Thank you all for coming. Thanks for being supportive of our show. We love you all. Even the lady that doesn't come back anymore, we love her too. And we need like Seacrest out type of thing.
No, we don't.
We don't?
No.
Are you sure?
Just play the
I just
damn-
want to
play the
say
damn
something
song.
catchy. All right, bye.
That was catchy.